since I've seen this nuts arrow up notation, nuts up arrow notation. Wow. I've thought it was strange, um, because the idea here is we are extending arithmetic, right? So your basic thing, according to these guys, is addition, which is iterated incrementation, is your first order. Multiplication is your second, that's iterated addition. Exponentiation is the third, which is iterated multiplication. Tetration is called tetration because it's the fourth, and that is iterated exponents. And then pentation, hexation, whatever, etc. Right? So we just start using, this is, I believe, this is the Greek word for these numbers, right? Tetra, penta, hexa. So the next one will be heptation, and then octation, something like that. The problem with this is the third level in up arrow notation. The third level, according to convention, which I think is actually we're at the wrong count anyway. But in up arrow notation, the third level is represented with one arrow. Over here, this 3 is indicating that it's the third level. This 3 is indicating that it's the third level. This 4 is indicating that it's the fourth level. That's why it's called tetration, because of the 4. Tetra means 4, right? Tetrahedron is a four-sided shape. 4. 4. Penta. Pentagon is a five-sided shape. 5. 5. You got 3 arrows here, bitch. You got 2 arrows here where it should be 4. You got 1 arrow where it should be 3. Right? You're doing it weird. Plus, there's this other notation where tetration, I think it'll come up here. Yeah, it'll say right here that a convention for tetration is to use one up arrow to indicate it. So now you have Knuth's up arrow notation using one arrow for exponents, conventional tetration notation using one arrow for tetration. It's the same symbol. What in the hell are we doing? Why is this stupid? Right? You're using the wrong number of arrows in the first place because this is an established convention before Knuth, right? 3, 4, 5. And what we're doing is we are considering addition to be the first level. I think this is wrong because if you're iterating an operation, right, that means there's an operation that occurs before it. So either incrementation is your 0 level, which I'm okay with that, but it's not noted here, or incrementation is your first level, which again, I'm okay with that, but now that violates what's happening here. Either way, we're not noting it. Your original base your base operation is incrementation, right? When you iterate that, then you get addition. When you iterate addition, then you get multiplication. When you iterate that, you get exponentiation. When you iterate that, you get tetration. When you iterate that, you get pentation, right? Knuth's up arrow notation doesn't even kick in until exponentiation, right? Supposedly we're making this easier, but we're not because this notation he's using for exponentiation is already used for tetration, and the number of arrows doesn't correspond to the conventional operation level, right? This is a 3, this is a 2. At 3 we have 1 arrow. At 2 we have no arrows. At 1 we have no arrows. And this is, that first one is already an iterated operation, which means there's a level below this for sure. Is it H0? I don't know. Should it be H1? Probably. Oi. Anyway, the whole thing is just a clusterfuck. I don't understand. What are you doing?